Hello. It's been some days since I've been recording for the journal entry. It's been a minute since I've been outside in the sun. I look good. Girl, you better. But yeah. Nothing makes me feel better than just listening to the birds. Because I love birds, y'all. That's my family. Anyone who knows me knows that birds, I'm a part of birds family. And cats as well. Those are my spiritual animals. But my crystals that I got from last week that I showed you guys have been out here just being cleansed. So probably gonna let them inside a little bit. I feel like the color has changed since they've been getting some sun, but got my citrine and my rose quartz, you know. But it feels good. And then like aloe vera, she's still out here. She kind of look a little dead. I need to definitely water her because she's mad dry. Like, but it rained a few days ago, so she got some water. But I've been doing my detox cleanse. It's called a cleanse. Herbal tonic, herbal cleanse. And honestly, I could say I feel pretty good today. Like my stomach have been feeling so hard. And just bloated. Like I've been very, very bloated. And today it cleansed me this morning. So I've been feeling, I feel like my stomach definitely got flatter from that. And I was just so full of shit, y'all. For lack of better words. But yeah. But it's been going out of me. So a little bit TMI. However, you know, hey. You're watching this and you haven't detoxed your body or cleansed your body and you feel bloated, then do so. Cleanse your gut health. Gut health is so important, like mad important. It really, because it's your sacral and your root chakra. A little bit, I would even say your solar plexus can be blocked as well because of your gut just being just combusted with so much. And that could be trauma. That could be stuff that you're just holding on to, guilt, you know, anything, as well as how you're eating as well. And I have not been eating the healthiest. However, I'm starting to eat healthy now, and I'm just going to incorporate just eating, you know, live energy, you know, not calling myself a vegan, but eating more alive energy and trying to stay away from processed foods, dead energy, all those things. So yeah, that's my tidbit for now. I don't know, I may have an interlude for this journal entry. I may not. We'll see where life takes me, but I've been feeling good, low key, like high key, honestly. I've been really just out of the way. I have not been talking to people for real. I have not been communicating with nobody. People do not communicate with me, and I am not mad at them, or you know, I'm not mad at the situation. There's no situation, but like I'm just saying, like nothing is ever being taken personally by me. Like, I don't take nothing personal, not anymore. I used to heavily, but now I'm just lazy. Ever since I read the 4 agreements, I'm telling y'all, if out of any of those 4 agreements, the one that I 100% apply like heavily is number 2. Well, actually that's a lie, 1 and 2. Well, really all of them, but those 2, don't take anything personal and be impeccable with your word. I've been doing those. Real impeccable with what I say, who I'm talking to, what my conversations are, being surrounded by when I do speak with people and have conversations. Cautious of what people are telling me, what type of energy they're trying to get to me through words, sent back. And just not taking nothing personal that people are doing, because it has nothing to do with me. Like, literally nothing to do with me. So, yeah. And then, the 3rd one is don't make assumptions. And so I feel like by not taking stuff personal, you can't make assumptions with anything because you're not taking anything personally. So yeah, I just be balling, G. Like I just day by day. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all real quick. I'm about to do my gratitude. I'm finna sit in front of the sun because baby, I ain't been in front of the sun in a minute and it feels great. It feels so good. So get in front of the sun whenever y'all watch this. Today is Monday, June 6th, and I feel like today's going to be a day that, I don't know, I just feel like something's about to happen today. I have an idea of what, for the greatest good, of course. I've just been reflecting a lot and realizing that I really am, like, it's just a full circle moment right now, because my first journal entry, I believe I titled Me Versus Me. And because it really is me versus me. Like, there's no one else. Like, on my caliber, on my level, just in my lane, on my journey, experienced what I've experienced, been through what I've been through. Just, it's literally just me versus me. That's how it is for every person. I feel like every person is you versus you. You know, no other person or two people are like, have gone through the exact same experience, you know, or have the exact same reactions, triggers, thoughts, you know, responses, goals, visions, perspective. Like, all of us are individually created the way we're supposed to be. And we, you know, approach things the way we're supposed to approach them. And yes, the external can have an effect on you, but for the most part, it's you versus you. It's always you versus me in my own way besides myself. Can't nothing stop me from doing or being great or who I, you know, desire to be or I'm destined to be besides me. But even within that in itself is low-key contradicting, because a part of that journey is you being being in your own way for you to reach that level of just realization that it is you in your own way, and you have to bombard yourself to get to where you're trying to go. And I feel like that's been a part of my journey, is just me being in my own way, me not seeing my worth and seeing my value, but not to the fullest extent that I really know it is, and know that I, you know, how worthy I really am of things, and just not allowing past my past self and my past overall, or even my fear of the future, deter me from being who I really am destined to be and being great like I'm destined to be great, because I'm destined for greatness. I'm destined to be, because I am a trailblazer, the pioneer and the pilot of my own life. And you know, I just feel like we have to take the time as people to really reflect on ourselves and understand that everything is always happening for your greater good, and nothing is ever happening to you, it's happening for you. And there's an underlining message or, you know, blessing that you don't just see right away, but eventually it will unveil itself once you realize this is why this happened, and this is why I met this person, and this is the lesson I got from this. But I always say, people, you know, there's a lesson or a blessing, but there is a blessing in every lesson that is learned. You know, that's why the word lesson is in the word blessing. And it's not spelled the same, but it's the same thing. So, you know, I look at everything as a blessing in life. Everything. Because everything is a blessing in life. Even the things that happen to you that you're not, you know, the most proud of, like, why me? But if not you, then who? You know what I'm saying? If not me, then who? Like, I was destined to be who I am in my family, the chosen one, the golden child, the black sheep, if you will, for a divine reason, for a divine purpose. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, it's a struggle. Yes, it's going to be days where you're like, gee, what the fudge? Like, why? But honestly, I wouldn't change it for anything, truly. Because if not me, then who? You know? And I guess that's my tidbit for this journey. Hello, you guys. On my little breaky break, and just making sure I get some sun. Feels really good outside. I didn't do my gratitude this morning because I was kind of in bed sleeping. So I'm just gonna quickly say what I'm grateful for today. And today I'm grateful for life and just being here in the present moment. I'm grateful for the trees, the wind. I'm grateful for discipline and uncomfortability and stepping out of your comfort zone and out of your element. And I'm grateful for elevation, and I'm grateful for all of the beautifulness that's coming into my life. That's it. Y'all, I think I look kind of cute today. Natural looks, you know what I'm saying? Got the little shrippity shroop bang bang action with the hair and the ponytail on the neck, period, because it's the key of life. Y'all, let me show y'all this view I got. So pretty. It's so freaking hot out here. It's really, really hot. But it's important that I get the sun, even if I'm in the shade. Hey, you guys, checking in. I'm here in Dollar Tree getting some household essentials. It's really unfortunate that Dollar Tree is not Dollar Tree no more. Like, everything is $1.25 or $3, $5. I don't know. I feel like I can sue for false advertisement, but yeah, I'm in here getting some things. Update for today. Yeah, it's been a chill little week. Ain't been doing too much. Been just being still, practicing on being still. So yeah. So you guys, I just got back from Dollar Tree and feel very emotional right now. As you can see, it looks like I was crying because I was just crying. I had to get myself together. So today's Wednesday. I had my session with my therapist, counselor, and which was a really great session. We talked a lot about really like time management for me, and priorities, discipline, consistency, and also me really just doing what I need to be doing and just, you know, getting into, really stepping into my purpose and just, cause I'm not built, I'm not made to work for no one else. And I don't operate on that frequency, that capacity, that mindset. And so, yesterday was a day. And so I took a walk, got outside, was inside nature. And I asked God, like, show me this car. I chose a specific color of the car too, so that way I try to make it specific to what I'm asking for, like signs and stuff when I ask for signs from God, universe, you know, etc. And I seen the car, but my eyesight's not the best, so I was like, sheesh, I can't really say that was the car. And there's 222. And today, my Uber driver going to Dollar Tree, it was the exact car that I do have, in the color that I asked God to show me. Like, show me this car in this color so I can know that you're hearing me, right? And I didn't realize till I'm in the Uber, like, oh my gosh, this is the freaking car, right? And I'm just talking about the car, and it just really like made me feel better because I'm just like, gee, I know I'm like this is me in this car. Will be me. This is me in this car. So God's just showing it to me right now. Boom. So that's not why I was emotional, because that was like, okay. It was funny because I was talking to my therapist and counselor about like coaching and like mindset coaching, you know, getting a coach or whatever. And so I get in an Uber. He was really, really cool, really nice guy. I have all my bags in my hand because, you know, independent black women. But we're not being independent anymore. He was like, oh, let me help. Of course you can help. Here you go, sir. Of course you can help me. Because I accept help, you know? I receive help. And our first thing he asked, like, oh, what are you cooking for dinner? I'm just like, oh, I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. And he's like, what do you have appetite for? I'm like, I don't know, because I'm in this life transitional moment where I literally do not have appetite for anything. Like, almost nothing is like I yearn for any like specific food, especially cutting out, you know, meat and stuff like that and all that icky stuff. And so he was like, are you on a lifestyle change or whatever? And I was like, yeah. And we like high five, right? So we're just talking and gee, when I tell you God sent this freaking Uber driver to speak to me, because he's just talking to me. We're talking about like, you know, making lifestyle change. We're talking about like, you know, discipline, being consistent, time management, using your time for like, you know, working out, being active with your overall health and stuff. And he's like, what are you doing? He's like on my ass, like, and I'm just like, gee, it was overwhelming because I took a walk yesterday. Like, I haven't, you know, y'all can see these. I haven't posted any clips of me in the weight room or anything like that because I haven't been. And so he's like, oh, we should get connected, right? So he gives me his Facebook, and I go on his Facebook, and he's a freaking like, he's like a life coach, like a mental mindset and health life coach. I said, gee, look at God. Look at God. And I was just so emotional because I was just like, bruh, I'm just so full of like, I'm so full right now. I'm just feeling fulfilled. And then he asked me, like, if you were to, you know, be going to March today, would you be happy? And I was like, honestly, no. There is so much that I will be doing, and so many surfaces that I have not touched, and so many rooms that I'm like, my energy is already there. I just got to catch up to it. And anywho, I just say all of this to say, like, 555. And bro, the angel numbers, they've been spitting. Say this because like, you just don't know what God is doing for you until he's doing it and you can recognize it. It's just, for me, the challenge is, not to toot my horn, but baby, I'm good at a lot of things. Like, I'm really, really good at a lot of things. And I know there's things you could be great at, but I'm very good at a lot of things. Like, there's things people say that I'm really, really good at, or like, oh, you need to be doing this for a living, or you could be doing this. And I'm just like, huh? To me, it's just a hobby. To me, it's just something that, you know, I just know how to do, or I taught myself how to do. And it boils down to like, what are you passionate about? What do you feel aligns with your divine purpose in life? And I feel like my purpose is just to do it all in some way, shape, or form. And it's just so many things that I could do. But yeah, life is definitely changing for the better in the most positive ways, drastically. But I need this. I'm grateful for it. Like, whoever is watching this, if you reach this point or you're at this point of the video, it's really, this is what I'm saying to y'all, to reflect on the people in your life and really analyze, how are they actually benefiting you and how are you benefiting them? Because I feel like every exchange should be an even one and evenly beneficial, you know, for both parties. So yeah, how are the people that's in your life actually aiding you or playing a role in you becoming, you know, your best self, or being more in alignment with your purpose, or just being more in alignment overall? because I just feel like I'm really at this point where if it's just not a mutual exchange, benefit, not even a benefit, because honestly I am not the type of person to like seek people to do anything for me. Like I've honestly, if anything, all the relationships I've had with people has never been me receiving. It's really been me giving, and that's 100% honest. Like 99.9% is me giving, whether that's me giving energy, time, making myself available, doing something for them, buying something for them, gifting them something, giving them a piece of advice, being that person that they come to for advice, or just a listening ear. I've always been that person for somebody in some way, shape, or form. So either of those of what I've mentioned degrees. Only a very, very select few of people of whom I receive anything from in the context of me, like whether that's getting advice or lending a helping hand or whatever, because I pride myself on just, if I am exchanging, you know, energy or giving you my energy or just whatever, it's not off of the strength of me needing you for anything, more so just wanting to be around you or wanting to, you know, etc. So yeah, but I'm over that now. I really only want people that, one, want to be in my life, and with that there is some type of, you know, if there's a need that can be fulfilled by myself mutually, then, you know, that's our relationship. But I don't need people in my life that only are in my life because they need anything from me in any capacity, whether that's you reaching out to me every blue moon because you need something or whatever. I just don't have any room for that. Absolutely not. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this out because, girl, I look very cute. Let's get into how cute I look. This color is doing something for me too. It's doing something for me. I look good.